Last one on Elon, Neuralink will show the Matrix in the Matrix on August 28th. So we have covered the Neuralink thing. It's very futuristic. We're becoming cyborgs. Tons of promises, starting, of course, with people who have disabilities or ailments, things, ways in which this could help them. That's the initial focus of the Neuralink implant. But Elon's been going into more and more detail leading up to this August 28th event about what this really means and what this could actually be capable of. In Twitter conversation with a neuroscientist, Musk said that the upcoming Neuralink presentation, the company will show a brain's neurons firing in real time. The brain has 86 billion neurons all firing away at once. But what if they were polite and waited in turn? Even if it only takes 1 millisecond for a neuron to fire, it would take 2.7 years for all of them to fire. This is a little response from the neuroscientist. Musk then responds, they don't all fire at once. Some go several seconds to minutes without firing. Some fire several times per second. And then he goes on to say, the Matrix in the Matrix. These are great public conversations that you can participate in. The device could also be implanted to restore movement if someone has a fully severed spinal cord. He says it can fix people that are deaf. It's cure depression. It's tremendous. It's like you could extend the range of human hearing beyond normal frequencies just because you want to. Full cyborg status with a tiny little chip, a tiny little implant, a couple of threads, and Bluetooth. That's all it takes. Now, they're also expected to show a slightly more finished product in this August 28th event, but the most interesting part here is going to be to see the brain activity, the Matrix in the Matrix, the neurons actually firing, and the ability for, I suppose, this implant to somehow interact with that. I know there are many times around here where we wish that we could just enable some sort of technology like that, where I could just feed you the stories we were going to talk about. You could send all the information back to me. I could maybe know when you need to say something without you having to tip your cap or snap your fingers. If we were just Neuralinked up. But then I'd also probably have to hear a bunch of stuff I don't want to hear.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So seems a bit risky as well. Anyway, coming very soon. All you have to do is wait till August 28th. And our cyborg future is going to be a lot more obvious at that point. Neuralink is happening.